let's just say it's 30, right? And then they short the damn thing all the way back to $2. So we're still at square one.
Guess what? If they did that, then they would have shorted it from $3 all the way to 20 cents. Because it's the same thing. 20 cents with 10 shares is the same as $2 with 1 share.
But there's a whole lot more room.
No, there's no more
For
room.
people to buy up
No.
at that 20 cents. Then,
No, it's
50, 60.
literally, no, it's not how it works. It's just based on the market cap, which is the number of shares times a dollar share price. So whether we're at $20 with 150 million shares or $2 with 1.5 billion shares, it's $3 billion. It's the same thing. And if the one can be shorted, the other can be shorted.
They can't keep shorting the stock down to
Yes, they can. They can short the stock down to a penny. They can, and they do all the time. All the time.
Right, so this one still gets to me. Robert asked a great question. You guys have heard this audio, but Robert had asked a great question about what if they short this all the way back down? And then Adam in this tries to explain that it's the same difference. You know, the whole $10 ones and a $10 bill and all that bullshit. But I think when we look at it, I look at it more in a psychological way of thinking. You're going to hear this conversation, but we came out at $19. Now we're down to $7. There's like, how much is that? 13's 20, so there's $12 bills in between there that has now been taken from us. Which in theory, we've all stated that we're sitting, I don't know, I need to look again. And last time I looked, we were $7 and something, which is like 78 cents. But he talks about if one could be shorted, another can be shorted. But even when we were at $5 and something pre-split, were they going to short us down to 70 cents? I don't think that was going to happen. I don't believe that that's what was going to happen. I believe that they would have hit a certain point. And if you're already at $5 and you're a shorter out there, I mean, do you psychologically risk $5 to get to $4 or $5 to get to $3 or $5 and short it down to 70 cents? Like, there's like, what is that, $4 in between there? I mean, it just doesn't make sense to me. If I see that the stock goes up to 19 and I know that they're going to dilute the hell out of it again and everything they're going to do to it, I'm going to short, not me, but if I'm them and I'm thinking this way, I'm going to short it from 19 all the way back down to 70 cents or $1. That's freaking $19 or $17. That seems like a much larger amount of money that would be worth doing. Let's push it from 19 down to what we're seeing now. That's $12 already. $12 to me is a lot more psychologically money looking than $5 to $3 or $5 to $1. Regardless, they did exactly what Robert says to Adam. They did exactly what we all said somehow or another, and you guys are using the OBV. I hear you, yes, guys, saying retail's not selling. I also see comments all the time of retail saying that they sold, so I don't know. You don't believe the numbers? We're taught that all the Ortex numbers, you guys say that all the numbers are not real. So OBV's real, but all the other numbers aren't? That's the other thing that just doesn't click for me. OBV. Okay, so retail's not selling. Well, they're doing something. They drove that damn thing down $5 yesterday. So they're doing something. They're getting shares. They're borrowing shares. They're getting something from somewhere to drive this into the ground. So is that the plan all along? Robert was smart what he asked, because it's what we all were worried about. And not to mention, we lost 90% of our total share count, psychological. We had 10 ones, right, in theory, but we only ended up with one $10 bill now. But that one $10 bill is getting whacked to death. It's now became a $1 bill when it should have been 10, right, in theory. So, yeah, anyway, listen to this again and just tell me, drop your comments. I mean, when you hear this, what do you think? Honestly, what do you feel by what he is saying, Adam is saying to Robert, about the way they're shorting it?